night when it's not your night. How do you deal with that? Do you just accept it, or do you bend reality your way? Do you find a way to make it into your day? And that's where it's going to be the real test of whether the Saints are different. Saints fans, I'm just being real here. You're not going to come out and steamroll everyone. No, you're not.
We know that already, though.
Down 14 points.
We know that.
Down 10. Or there's an interception. You have to figure out how to recover from it. It's not going to be easy all the time. It's been easy so far. And who knows? Maybe. Greatest show on turf. Maybe they're going to go wire to wire. Maybe they won't see any adversity. That's the best outcome possible. We know that's not realistic in the modern NFL.
We know.
Good evening, Who That Nation. Welcome back to the Who That Nation podcast. It's your boy James. I'm back. Happy Tuesday to you. Good afternoon to everybody, man. How we feeling? Is we still on the high off this Saints win Sunday or what? You know what I'm saying? But hey, man, it's been a nice little couple of days after the win. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna. You know what I'm saying? The Saints are riding a high right now, and rightfully so, because this was a win like I think the Saints fans needed. You know what I'm saying? So like the Carolina game was you know what I'm saying, was good, because we wanted to see how the offense looked, even though it was against Carolina. You know what I'm saying? They're not the best team. They're one of the worst teams, if not the worst. But we just wanted to see what this offense looked like, what this offensive line looked like, what the offensive scheme looked like. And we got some answers, you know what I'm saying? But we still wanted to see it against a quality opponent, against a good team. And we got to talk about the Dallas Cowboys game. You know, like I said, we're going to recap it. But going into the Dallas game, you know what I'm saying? I like I said, I've been with a wait and see approach with this team all off season, because I have to see it. I wasn't buying into no more false hope. You know what I'm saying? With the way that past couple of years have been with this team, so I went with a wait. I just say I have to see it. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know what this team was gonna be. You know what I'm saying? I didn't make a record projection. I didn't say this team was going to the playoffs. I didn't say none of that. I just said I wanted to see how everything folds out with it. You know what I'm saying? How they look. And they have looked good. You know what I'm saying? The Saints have looked good, man. Like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Just, like, it's looked like the old days kind of with the Saints. Like, the 2018 days, like, they got swag. You know what I'm saying? They're having fun out there playing on the field. The offense look good. The defense look good, you know, and special teams and everything like that. But like I said, going into the Dallas game, I want to see where this team, you know what I'm saying, this was the game that was going to tell us something about the Saints. Because like I said, the Dallas Cowboys, hate them or not, they have a good team. You know what I'm saying? They have a good team. They've been to the playoffs the past 3 years, I think, 3, 4, 5 years. They won 12 games the past 3 seasons, 12-5. They've been good, you know. So, hey, man, they got good playmakers on defense, playmakers on offense. Hey, man, and the Cowboys been like they've been one of them teams, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, we hate them, you know what I'm saying? But I gotta admit, they're a good team. They got good players and shit. So I want to see how the Saints match up with them, man. Like I said, and I've been saying, you know what I'm saying, I don't think it's a team in the NFL that the Saints defense do not match up against. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, you could say, like, what's the Saints' biggest problem that they have on defense is a running quarterback. But outside of that, I feel like this cornerback room, like we've been saying it all off, this cornerback room is top. This is a top 5 secondary in the NFL, man. Like, if you just look at it. So, I just feel like there's no receiver tandem that's going to wow the Saints corners. You know what I'm saying? Just going to wow them, just like, you know what I'm saying? They receivers just going to explode, you know what I'm saying, for 200 yards, 100-something yards. I just don't see it like that, you know what I'm saying? Because football is all about matchups, man. Football is all about matchups. And I thought the Saints matched up good with the Cowboys, you know what I'm saying? And vice versa, you know what I'm saying? So, I thought it was going to be a good low-scoring game, good game, defensive game. Kind of like the game they had in 2018 when Brees was still here. I thought it was going to be something like that, a defensive slugfest. They fighting for yards, you know what I'm saying, fighting to get points and stuff like that. So, of course, I didn't think the Saints were going to go out here and score no 44 points, man. You know what I'm saying? And it's the way how they doing it, man. Like, it's the way how they doing it on offense. It's not just saying, like, you scoring 44 points, you know what I'm saying, bombs away here and there, you know what I'm saying? It's the way how they doing it, man. It's the scheme. Clint Kubiak has came in here and changed the way the Saints play offense, man. And this shit look good, dog. When you look at these games, when you look at the highlights of these games, man, look at the scheme. Look at the holes. You know what I'm saying? And it's the scheme too, but we got to give this offensive line some credit, man. We was hard on them. I was hard on them. You know what I'm saying? Like, because we didn't know how they was gonna look. You had Trevor Penning, you know what I'm saying, wasn't looking good, and now look at him now. You know what I'm saying? He's looked like a whole different player. You know what I'm saying? Going up against Parsons, 1-on-1 sometimes. You know what I'm saying? So, and he's holding his own, but man, this offensive line, man, like, they are opening holes, dog, for the, like, Kamara wasn't getting touched last game. He was not even getting touched. Like I'm talking about, man, the touchdowns he ran. Look at the one on the left side when the two rushing touchdowns he had on the left side, man. He wasn't even touched, man. So this offensive line is kicking ass, man. And it's not against, like, we got Philly coming in here Sunday. We're gonna see how they do against them, but Dallas got a good front, man. And the way how they were moving them boys off the ball, man, they was really. You got to get his O-line some credit, man. You got to get his O-line some credit. You got to get Clint Kubiak some credit. Derek Carr is in the zone, look good, man. He's spinning that thing, like the throws he was making Sunday, man. Especially that bomb to Shaheed, man. That was just a dime, dog. He dropped that right in the bucket. You know what I'm saying? And Carla, he could throw a deep ball. You know what I'm saying? He could throw a deep ball. And hey, man, this offense is, and it's early. You know what I'm saying? It's real early in the season. We just 2 games in. But man, hey, man, I gotta say, man, I gotta give credit where credit is due. I got to give, I gotta say, Derek Carr. Dennis Allen has this team looking good. Dennis Allen has a swag with him now. I seen the clip of him, and he says sometimes you gotta pop out and show him, referencing Kendrick Lamar quote, man. And hey, he feeling good, man, and rightfully so, man. As fans, like, I'm sorry, we needed this, man. We needed this. It's been a bad 2-3 years with the Saints, man, and you know what I'm saying? So we just have to, we just gotta enjoy it, man. We just enjoying it. And you know what I'm saying? We embracing it, and man, we deserve it. As loyal fans, we deserve this, man. And it ain't nothing. We just 2 games into the season, but you could just feel this season might be a little different. You could just feel it might be a little different. If they can avoid major injuries, man, and you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be tough games down this schedule. Like, you still got Philly coming in here as a formidable team in the NFC. You got Atlanta, who just beat Philly last night. I can't believe that, how Philly choked. You know what I'm saying? They choked that last minute. They looking like the old Atlanta, how they choke games. You know what I'm saying? That's how Philly looked last night with that. Because letting that man just go down the field and in 40 seconds is crazy. You know what I'm saying? That's just crazy. But we're going to talk about that another day. But you got Kansas City on the Monday night, man. Tampa's looking good. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to see, you know what I'm saying, how this team just, you know what I'm saying, how they handle their success and how they handle their adversity when they hit it. You know what I'm saying? We're going to see all that. We're going to find out a lot about this team. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we're going to find out a lot. And I was looking at, like, the national headlines yesterday. I ain't want to just come on here yesterday. I just want to, you know what I'm saying, let a day go by and let's see how the temperature is. But I noticed some people, man, now they're like, well, the Saints are this, the Saints are that. And I don't like that, you know what I'm saying? I don't like, because, man, if you would look at some of these rankings, these preseason rankings, these power rankings. Man, they had the Saints at 28. Now look, I talk about my team because I know the team. You know what I'm saying? I know the players. I know everything. You know what I'm saying? Who That Nation, we know our players, we know the team. But these people will like I said, some of the people had the Saints going 5-12. Now, see, that's where I draw the line at. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't no way in hell a team with this talent is going 5-12, 4 and you know what I'm saying? 4-13, man. You should have seen some of these rankings. Predictions they had the Saints. Colin Cowherd. He had the Saints finishing last in the division. He clearly said Carolina and Atlanta were way better than the Saints. He had Carolina finishing above us. So he's saying we're Carolina now, and we just beat Carolina. But with stuff like with people like that, they don't cover the team. They don't know much about the Saints. So I can't even really take what they say serious. But the Saints, man, they look good. You know what I'm saying? Like, they look good. And like I said, but it's the O-line, man. The O-line is like, man, they kicking ass. Penning, Ruiz, McCoy, Patrick, Fuaga. Man, them boys was moving them boys up off the ball Sunday, man. I'm telling you. Look at the protection, man. Look at the protection. I ain't see this coming with this O-line, man. This O-line looks good. They're opening big holes in the run game, man. Look at Kamara, man. They tried to say Kamara was washed, you know what I'm saying? They tried to say Kamara was washed. A couple people told me that, you know what I'm saying? One of my partners tried to tell me that Kamara washed, man. He ain't got it no more. Man, I tried to tell these people. It's scheme. Pete Carmichael was not running a scheme that fits Alvin Kamara and like to play to his strengths. Look at Alvin Kamara now in the first couple of weeks in the season. Look at him. 5 TDs. He's got almost 200 rushing yards. You know what I'm saying? Maybe almost 100 receiving yards already. Man, Kamara's on a pace right now to be Offensive Player of the Year. So, man, Shaheed, Olave had a coming out part of this, you know what I'm saying, this week. I hate he didn't catch that touchdown. But, man, and the tight ends didn't pretty much get involved this past game. But, hey, we got next game coming. Maybe they'll help out on that. But, man, it's just an all-around, man. Clint Kubiak he's got this team looking right. He got this offense looking right. And the defense, they had some, you know what I'm saying? Like I said on the last one, they gave up too many plays for my liking because I hold this defense to a higher standard. I think this is a top 5 defense in the NFL. So if I see some stuff that's like it's some plays Dallas was just doing too much. Dak was getting too much time to throw the ball back there for me. You know what I'm saying? So it's some plays I don't like. But hey, man, they played good, man. They did what the hell they were supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? So they gonna get better, man, and the Saints gonna keep getting better. They gonna go through adversity. You know what I'm saying? They're not gonna put no 40 points on every team in the league. You know what I'm saying? We know that. And I don't like Florio either. Mike Florio, I do not like him. I never liked him. His attitude just come off as like too smug about the Saints, and I don't know why. Like, why people have many problems with the Saints? This goes back to like Drew Brees' day. You know what I'm saying? They just hate giving credit. You know what I'm saying? I listened to him talk the other night just to see what he was gonna say, and he just coming up with all, you know what I'm saying? Well, they got Kansas City. Y'all not gonna blow out every team. And y'all gonna hit. As Saints fans, we know that, but you're not gonna try to rob us of a moment. You know what I'm saying, that we're happy about. You know what I'm saying? Because, hey, our team hasn't looked good the past 3 years. So, and you get some celebrations from Saints fans right now because they happy, they feel good, man. They feel good about their team. And you're not gonna just try to take that from us. That's, you know what I'm saying? That just was a crazy statement for him to say. But anyway, we ain't finna talk about him. He ain't getting no play over here. But like I said, man, the Saints, The Saints are doing good, man. The Saints look good. Got a tough game. Y'all excuse my dogs. They out there just barking. Excuse them. But they got Philly coming in Sunday, man. And Philly, like I said, Philly's coming off a tough loss. We're gonna break that down during the week. And that's gonna be a kind of a tough game for the Saints, how they coming off this loss, with how Philly's coming off this loss, and we coming off this big win. So we're gonna see. But I think the Saints are focused right now, man. I think the Saints are not looking ahead. They're not, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of, they moving like when I'm watching their post game interviews and stuff like that. The Saints are moving like they knew this was gonna happen. Like the players, they moving like they knew this was gonna happen. Like it doesn't surprise them. You know what I'm saying? So, man, that's just, you know what I'm saying? That's just coming with confidence, man, with how the team play. They got a morale right now, a high morale, and we gotta enjoy this as Saints fans, man. And Clint Kubiak is already, you know what I'm saying, a Saints legend. He's already a Saints legend, man, because, man, it's night and day with how this offense looked from last year to this year. It's night and day. But Who That Nation, man, I just want to talk about that, man. Y'all continue to like and subscribe to the channel. Coming off a big win, another 40 burger, you know what I'm saying? And hey, man, this offense, man, hey, it's fun to watch too, though. Like, you cannot lie and just say, man, this team is fun. This Saints offense is fun to watch, man. It's like I'm looking at some, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, man, like, damn, Clint Kubiak like that? Man, them boys like, and the players are executing. You can't forget about it's the scheme, but you can't forget about how this O-line is blocking, man. This O-line is blocking, pinning. Man, look at pinning. Man, these boys are blocking, man. You just look at them. Look at how they protected. Look how they open up holes in the run game. You got to give a lot of credit to them, man. We got to give credit to them, man. And excuse me. I know I have said, man, that pinning is not it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm including myself in this because I ain't finna sit here and say, like, I knew this was coming with the Saints team. I predicted the Saints team being 2-0. You know what I'm saying? Scoring 40 plus points. I didn't say that because I didn't put a prediction on this team. You know what I'm saying? But it's like I said, like, I feel like the Saints can match up with any team. You know what I'm saying? It's just with the offense. I had to see stuff from the offense. I feel like the defense has been like constant, like consistent. You know what I'm saying? But we didn't know what we was getting from this offense. You know what I'm saying? We didn't know that at all, what we was gonna get from this offense. They got players, they got potential, but we had to see it. You know what I'm saying? We had to see it. With this new scheme, man, hey man, the Saints putting up some points, man. And I know, and you know what, and Who That Nation, you know, when you're winning like this, when you're blowing teams out, putting up 40 plus, guess what people waiting on you to do? Lose. They waiting on you to lose. And when you lose, they gon', you know what I'm saying, they gon', well, they're not who they say, they're not who we think they are. You know what I'm saying? We can't put this in high regard like that because look how they, hey, you already know how that's coming, but they looking for us to lose. Like they I don't know what it is, dog. I don't know what it is about, you know what I'm saying, media people do not like the Saints. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Not all. Shout out to Kay Adams. She's out. She's been a Saints fan for a little minute now. Gotta give her flowers. And you know what I'm saying? She reps for us. But except Mark Slayer too. I will say Mark Slayer predicted us to beat the Cowboys. Like, I watched one of his podcast videos. He did predict it. He predicted us to. He said he would not be surprised when the Saints go beat the Cowboys. So I got to give him credit. He said. So what I was gonna say. Like I'm saying, man, the Saints, like they you know what I'm saying? Hey, shout out to them. Like I say, shout out to this O-line. You got to give them credit. We cannot ignore the O-line. We cannot ignore it. And that's it, Who That Nation, man. I'm gonna holler at you guys on the next one. I'm gonna do a video probably tomorrow. We're gonna get to talking about this Eagles matchup. Of course, you know, they choked against the Falcons last night. Tampa Bay came out for an impressive victory against Detroit. Carolina has benched Bryce Young. They're going in down there a mess right now. And man, we gonna continue the week out, man. Get ready for this Philly game. See where the team is at and see what players are healthy or not. But Who That Nation, that's it, man. Y'all, I appreciate y'all for running my views up these past 3 videos. I really do appreciate it. To the 3 new subscribers, thank you for subscribing to the channel. Welcome over here, man. Feel free to ask me anything, comment. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. I'm gonna keep trying to grow this channel. You know what I'm saying? I want to add some more stuff too. I think I'm gonna go ahead and get me a webcam, so I can do some more stuff on my laptop. You know what I'm saying, and stuff like that. But man, that's it. Who That Nation. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day. Y'all be easy. Y'all be safe. Be cool, man. I gotta go to work tonight. Unfortunately, I wish I could kick back, take a couple shots and just chill out tonight. You know what I'm saying? But 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. But somebody got to do it. We got to do it, man. We got bills to pay and stuff like that. But I'm going to holler at you guys on the next video. Like I said, y'all like to subscribe to the channel. And y'all be easy. I'm out. Who that?